Concept
like
TV distraction. Tops are not
ever made to mankind, period.
Wild one. This grind higher is not it's not stopping. It's pretty strong. Michael, did you take the short?
Yup.
You still in it?
Yup.
Good. Give us some space. Give us space. 22,027. Give us some space. Sell some more if it gets heavier. 81% long. All right, we got that 500 lot downside. 60.57 in the ES. See if he wants to go get that. And beneath that,
this thing, somebody is just buying the hell out of this. There's John did an iceberg, like breakdown of what iceberg orders are.
Yeah, infinite bid.
The infinite bid, yeah.
Very tricky.
I remember in the trading pits when the big order would come in, say that the markets were trading like 78, trading price is 78, and a big order came in and say buy 1,000 at 80. Then they would go 80 bid 1,000, and then everybody would be like start to hit them a little bit, but then the markets would pop up, and then they have such a big order sometimes, or like 1,000 or 2,000, that then they would turn to the pit reporter and said nothing below 80 bid. And that basically means if there's a 79 print or 78 print, he has to make that customer good on that 1,000 lot. So then the broker is just protecting his customer, protecting his own ass from from taking the fill if an 79 or anything below 80 would print. So they're very they would hold markets right at positions, right at levels.
What a feeling. Nothing lower. Well, this thing's grinding 22,030. Aaron says, can MP start a podcast, please? I think this is our best bet.
What is this? Is this a podcast? Is this a vlog?
It's our podcast.
It's a podcast with images.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's our podcast.
Just turn it, yeah. Put your headphones on, go for a walk. It's a podcast.
Yeah. 60.
That tope
good. They're actually
a little bit, or is it?
No,
no,
they're not going nowhere.
Wow. Not leaving.
Not yet. It's got to take time. Got to play out here. Got that 500 lot to the downside in the ES. We'll see the 500 lots getting filled. Don't get it. See this thing turns over. Any news? We do have. We got bottom of the hour. We got crude EIA inventories. Last trade crude $66.46.
I do not like it when it does not. Tilt also, it's like when it's whippy, the markets are whippy, and I guess everybody's on one side of the boat. Everybody's on the other side of the boat. That's another part of this thing too. Everybody's getting long, everybody's getting short, and the markets are really whippy. This one's just building up with strength feeling behind it,
Growing legs.
Growing legs. Yeah, guys, this is trader pit talk. This is what we did all the time. It's just like talk the markets out. It's a lot easier to talk them out when it's slow. Everybody's pretty glued to their screen when the markets are really volatile. You don't get too much conversation.
Mm-hmm. Wow. Grinding here, 60.62 in the ES, 82% long ES, 81% long. Still getting paid, says CZ. So far they are. Good job. Average price, they are about 8 points in the money in the ES. 35 points in the money in the NASDAQ on this one.
If we see any tape bombs like we've seen earlier this week where we sell off 50 or 100 points, it could be another buy the dip opportunity.
Yes.
So,
Is that what you guys are thinking here?
I mean, I'm a perma bull now. Dakota, I changed.
Yeah, you have?
Which means the markets are making highs, are like have made their highs, I should say.
I mean, it's a lot less stressful.
It's a lot less stressful. I mean, I know Top Step's 401k matching program. We have 200 and some employees, and we're pushing money into the markets like they're pushing a percentage of their every week. And we're not the only company that does this. There's Every company pretty much does this.
Yeah.
Established one, 401k matches. That's all natural bids that come into the market. Money's got to be parked in equity somewhere.
Yeah. That's the
That's
perma
just that
bull.
All right,
I know, Brad.
I'm short a 2-lot in the Nasdaq. 2-lot micros,
Good. What price?
34.75. Risking
Good.
about $100 on this. Just looking for this to kind of fall back into this range. Volume on the way up on this move has been decreasing.
Thank
So I'm
you.
kind of just fading that. Not risking a whole lot on this. I'm very aware that this is counter trend right now. But
Is it? Okay.
is it?
Yes,
Is
it's
it?
100% counter trend.
It is?
It isn't. Yes.
That's the wrong screen. Back up here.
You're telling me we're not going to go back down to 22,000 today? Or you're telling me we're never going to see 22,000 today again?
We might. Yeah, I like the play to 22,000, but the question's when, right? Timing. Are we going to go back and say, yeah, it was right. It was just early.
Yep.
The markets can be irrational longer than you can be solvent.
This is very true.
That is the truth.
And we're seeing that happen right now.
Of course, see that happen.
Offers coming on the ES. Seen that a lot. Just starting to see some
You ever hear
signs.
that? You ever hear that line? I said right when I got back from traveling vacation, I'm technically going to Omaha, which could be considered travel, and I'm sitting with 3,000 unrealized right now, down.
So,
Mm-hmm.
You tell me you're not going to go down back to 60-50. We're not going to see 60.
Get out of here.
We're not going to see 60. I'm just saying, man. You tell me. Come on. We're just going to hang out long. These longs got to take profit somewhere.
Yeah. Nasdaq's went down to 75% tilt long, so
Yep.
some profit
I'm
taking.
just saying. I'm just saying. What do we got here?
So we have 1,000 people today. 1,000 getting an email
Oh, yeah.
out of the blue that just says, "Hey, you've been doing a lot of the things that we like to see, and for that, we're giving you a free."
Well, almost free.
Well, it's almost free because they can't do free for some reason, and it's 99% off. So it's like $1 or something. So you get a free 100K for $1, and those are, if you want to expand your strategy. Here you go. If for some reason you need a reset, you can use it for that. Just 1,000 out of the blue.
72%.
And these are all people on the new dashboard. Only people trading on Top Step X. Top Step X is the future, guys. You got to move over to it. You're going to know more and more about that coming in July and August and whatnot. It's just so much just being built on it for prop traders to get funded, stay funded, and help them take consistent payouts. And it's really what it's about. Get funded, stay funded, and take consistent payouts. If you can do that in the prop world, you just generated a new income stream. And Top Step X, Project X, those guys are able to hear everything and put it all into action.
It's just
Swiftly.
a year old too. Just
Yep.
a year
It's
old.
just a year old. It's the fastest growing platform, hands down, in the futures. If you want to say Robinhood, because they just opened up their platform to futures, and then you're going to do that comparable. But go try trading on their ladder. God.
Kidding me, man.
They make all their money from the crypto number one, then options.
50 cents micros. 50 cents micros.
That's their
50 cents minis from what I've seen and heard. You guys can tell me if I'm wrong. 50 cents per micro and 50 cents per mini. Okay, so 10 micros make a whole mini.
Mm-hmm.
So like they're just screwing over their customers over there. If you really look at it that way. All I know, if Top Step had a brokerage, it would be way cheaper than that. I know that.
If or when.
Alas, we do not. ES
So-
60-60.
Look at that. 65% long in the NASDAQ. What is going on? This is getting they got out. Still 72% long.
Interesting.
In the ES.
Yeah, I'm taking that off.
Okay.
Sellers kind of failed there. I still like the idea, but they had a chance in 15 points, and we're right back up to the highs. So I may take it again though.
What do we have on the schedule today? Yeah, but then still scheduling. The Trump tax bill will bar U.S. profits tax elsewhere. The U.S. tax and spending bill will prevent corporate tax revenues from being drained to foreign treasuries. Lines there. EIA crude came out pretty much in line.
Finally, some semblance of a pullback.
So is then.
Yeah, well, the freight trains kind of takes a while to slow down and put in reverse, so you could always just use whatever it is to talk yourself into your position's going to be good here shortly.
I think it will. I think it will. 60.
Oh, I've been doing this too long.
No, you haven't, Michael. It's never long enough, dude. You love it. You love it.
I love it. It's been a fun endeavor since 1997. I've only done one thing in my entire life. That's be like trade. Yeah, I've done entrepreneurial stuff that I was mentioning yesterday. But as far as like profession that I went narrow and deep on.
Did you ever consider quit trading?
Dude, it's a love-hate business. Yes.
Every morning.
What's the longest you quit? What's the longest you quit trading for?
Like a month.
That's a vacation.
Take a break. I know.
It's just a sabbatical. That's called roll week.
After a month of it, just laying in bed being like, I could have done this. I should have been doing this. I should have been journaling more. I should have been staying more disciplined. I don't need to. If I'm down on this much money in a day, every time I did that, it was like 3 times that. And I just let my emotions get a hold. And then you're like, I can fix all that. But that's good. You're reflecting because you're supposed to reflect and then prep and then go, so. But then, what really helped is breaking it down. Like, what do I really need to work on? Well, diluting the power of FOMO. Who cares if I miss a trade? It's an opportunity making machine. It's been around here since way before I was
order fill.
Way longer than after I'm here. Mm-hmm. So opportunities are every moment of the day. So no FOMO, Michael. And then I've talked to myself like that way. Yep. Stay patient.
Oh, did you fly in an airplane yesterday?
I was doing ground training, Dre. Ground training.
Okay, so
class basically just meant filling out all their paperwork.
Signing all the waivers.
I got a 21-year-old kid. That's my flight instructor. I go, how many hours you got? He's like 600. I'm like, okay, thank you.
Okay.
Yeah. Flying since birth.
Yeah. Where's your goal to fly to, MP, as you embark on this?
Lawrence, Kansas. And I don't know if he's listening. Probably not. He should be in his aeronautical engineering class right now. My nephew, Grant, who's been on here on Dorm Room Traders, is getting his pilot's license and in aviation or aviation engineering or aeronautical engineering. I don't know. I'm not barely past college, but he is very smart and he's got a full ride and all that kind of stuff. And he's getting his pilot's license. So I'm like, hey, I would love to fly to you. And then you fly to me. And we do this kind of uncle nephew kind of thing.
It's 600 hours. Okay.
Flying into Aspen, out of Aspen. That's difficulty.
My instructor's from Purdue. I'm like, it was a little bit different flying into here than it is Purdue. He's like, oh yeah.
Purdue, they pump out all the pilots and astronauts.
Yes, they do.
And money manager and money and private wealth managers as well.
And Kyle Orton's.
And Kyle Orton's.
Yeah. Don't care.
No, Cutler. Where's Cutler at?
That's Kyle. Sorry, I'm thinking of Jake Cutler.
Yep.
Kyle Orton. They were together at one point.
Yeah.
I mean, Kyle Orton was a legend around the Chicago bars.
Oh, yes, he was. Altoona, Iowa, I believe Kyle Orton's from. He was in Altoona.
Dylan, you work at Aspen. I work at Aspen Airport. I just wouldn't drop my bags off there. Dylan,
really?
Bontempo. Dylan Bontempo. I'll be at Dylan. If you work there right now, I'll be at a
here we go
11:35 flight or UA 5772.
What is happening?
What?
He was changing his will yesterday.
God,
Now
come
he's-
on, Dre. Come on.
I know what flight you're gonna be on.
Airport's a good place to meet
security anyway to meet me.
Yeah.
Well, you gotta get through Dylan, yeah.
UA 5772 flight departs Aspen Airport at 11:35. You come meet me there, and I'll bring you. I'll
What?
hand invite you a VIP invite, top step
Damn.
VIP, 3 months free,
Damn.
no monthly cost, 2 resets a month, no activation. A coach,
Wow.
maybe your coach is Dakota. You get picked up on his team. I don't know.
Wait,
Or
is
Coach
Dylan,
Jet.
is Dylan working right now and at the airport? Or
I don't know if this
yeah,
is true.
we'll, guess we'll find out.
You're gonna have
Right.
20 people show up, and they're all named gonna be Dylan.
That would be great. Hey, thanks for tuning in, I'd say. Okay, Dylan. Dylan is his name. I'm writing it down because I will forget.
We're asking when is draft? Draft is in a little bit. Draft's in a little bit. Still have some more check-ins to do. Still have some more check-ins to do. Michael is writing it down right now. Take a picture. We want proof.
Oh, you're not working today?
Oh no.
Oh, okay, we're actually here.
Not in Aspen. I think look at some of these prices. $66.50 last trade in crude. Gold $33.54 last trade in gold. 22,042 in NASDAQ. And this is long tilt just hanging out. This is a new one. This is
I did make a deal with my flight instructor who's 21. He's like, I sit down. He's like, yeah, you're one of the older guys. They usually do like younger kids. Like Aspen School has a flight simulator literally in the school.
Jeez, how rich is your town?
They did a ski lift
hell's going
out
on?
of the school. It's just like, I remember 10 years ago or whatever, when I'm like, came here to ski, I'm like, what? That high school has this thing out. I go, that was Dayton Casey at the time. I'm like, we got to figure out how to get here and have our kids go to this school because they can go skiing and right from school, like lift out the back door.
Good deal.
So I made a swap with him. I go, I'll teach you how to trade and you teach me how to fly. And he's like, deal. Because he, when I sat down, he had his computer up. He's like, I just looked you up. I always look up. He's like, good Top Step TV is pretty cool. I just watched you. I'm like, what do you think? He's like, I don't know anything about trading. I'm like, hey, you got to get your feet wet. You guys got flight simulators. That's how you teach people. Then we started getting the flight simulator, helps you learn how to fly. Does it really? He's like, yes, it does. Gives you scenarios and helps you prepare for the real world. And I go, well, this is about as real world as you can get with a trading simulator and should prepare you and help you see a lot of different situations when it gets cloudy and you got to use your instruments or you know, like whatever, the markets are grind and you got to do this, or the volatility and you got to do that. You got to have all these experiences, situational experiences. So we broed out a bit about simulators for a while.
Is your instructor watching right now? Do you
Greg?
Greg, you're watching. Take care. Take care of Michael. You take good hands on Michael, please. He can be.
Because if you don't, Audrey's taking care of my kids.
You got to really wrangle Michael in. He needs a lot of downside risk protection. He's going to need a symbol blocker, contract limits. Michael's going to need a lot of that when it comes to the flight
I'm
simulator.
gonna ask him how to do a loop-de-loo when we get up in the air. First day.
First thing.
All right, got 20 minutes till the top of the hour here. Hey, we're bringing it up all week long for the last couple of weeks now. We're very, very excited for this. We got Jay, Dakota, Barron, and other guests going to be joining us for next Wednesday. Next Wednesday, June 18th, okay? Bring it in. There it is. We'll get the link pinned to the top of the chat. Yes, you're invited to the Top Step Trader meetup, all right? June 18th, 7 o'clock to 9 p.m., 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. at Woody's in Chicago. We'll get that link pinned to the top of the chat. RSVP, got to do some planning, see how many people are going to come. I know the response has been very, very good. Everyone's invited. You're going to meet Dakota. You're going to meet Jay. You're going to meet Barron. Some special guests as well. Meet Jack, you meet Hogue. Man, you get to meet Hogue in person, hear that voice in real life. See how tall Barron is, man? Are you kidding me?
How tall is he?
He's
6'6",
man. 6'6".
6'6".
Yeah, he's
Hey,
tall.
you cannot tell. You cannot tell in this video world that we now all live in.
Yeah,
His dad is 7
I guess
feet
that's
tall.
why.
that's right.
No, wow. Was he?
Yeah.
I mean,
There
ball
it is.
player,
Apparently not.
athlete.
He was like a roadie for like all the big bands in the 80s and 90s or something like that. Like,
Oh.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. Pin to the top of the chat, please. Are you guys all invited? Come join us. June 18th, 7 to 9 p.m. 7 9 p.m. in Chicago. We'll pop here in gold. What's up, Dakota?
I've been getting messages from people saying, "Hey, I booked my flight. I'll see you in
Sweet.
Chicago." I'm like, "Damn, okay, it's
Yeah,
gonna
man.
be fun."
Yes. Very, very excited for that. Open bar, music, some announcements. Yeah, there's going to be some cool things going there.
I heard Dre. I want to confirm this. You're singing karaoke, is that right?
Yeah. I
Nice.
guess I
There
will.
is karaoke.
Yeah,
I
he
told
is.
you.
Sabrina Carpenter.
The whitest song ever. I sing Oasis Wonderwall. That's the only one I know. That's all. I would do other stuff, but it's very inappropriate. I would like to do some, but quite inappropriate. So keep it
Like Cardi B
PG.
stuff or what?
WAP. I would do WAP if they let me. Oh no, I would never do WAP.
I did get back
Lil
in a
Pop.
short. I did get back in a
Okay.
short. I'm short 4 micros, 36 half. Risking about $200 here, but
VWAP.
see.
VWAP. Thank you.
VWAP.
3361 Little Pop here in gold. Jay is short again. To the top of the chat, please. RSVP. Looking for.
What? Hey, why doesn't chat share us what their favorite karaoke song is? You should have one. Just
What's
because if you're ever
yours?
at a party and they're like, "Hey, got a karaoke machine," and you actually stick to one song, maybe you get a clap at the end of it. You know, better
Nice.
than I don't know, I can't keep up, or blah blah blah.
You know,
like
a song where the crowd's gonna know
give
it
it
too.
give it a college try.
Yeah.
Busy
and that's
Mark. I can see Andre singing to Busy Mark.
Biz Marquee.
Yeah.
Busy Mark.
Yeah.
You got what
got-
I need. Yeah, I can do that one. Say you just right. International Players Anthem. That's a hard one, Joseph.
Oh,
Man,
that's a good one. That's a good
That
one.
is hard. Saying so. That's a good one.
T-Pain Bartender.
I like the Josie's on a vacation far away.
That's a good one.
That was mine.
Bartender. Yep.
Josie's on a
Anything Wu Tang?
vacation far
Oh
away.
wait, Wang Chung. I said Wu Tang for a second.
Wu Tang.
No.
Everybody Wang Chung.
I don't see you keeping up with that beat, Dre.
Rap's very hard. Rap is very. Tequila is the best. The
Mhm.
real answer is Tequila. Kyle Armstrong. That is
Oh,
the
that's an
ultimate
easy one.
karaoke song. That is the
Yeah.
ultimate. There's literally one word. One word. Tequila. That is the ultimate karaoke song.
You best not mess it up.
Yeah, that is a banger. 62 quarter. The ES.
Journey, Don't Stop Believing.
That's a good no
Tequila.
Dun,
The
dun,
Gambler,
dun,
Kenny
dun.
Rogers. That's a great one.
Yep.
Got
No
no,
one to hold.
wind to hold them.
There you go.
No wind to fold them. No wind to walk away.
Look at this.
No wind to run.
What else you get there?
That's what we would say all the time in trading. When we're sitting there viewing, you got to know when to hold. Because the same, like, you got to know when to hold them. You got to know when to walk away. You got to know when to run. In your, like, when you're trading poorly, that's what we would always use that as kind of like, well, it's kind of Kenny Rogers said it, you know. You gotta
What
know
was
when to
it?
hold 'em
Don't, and then it's the don't count your money while
while you're
there's
sitting at the table.
sitting at the table. That's true too. That's sort of like the equivalent of don't screenshot. If it's good enough to screenshot, it's good enough to get out.
You should clip
Yeah,
that
it
for every
is.
influencer out there. Yeah.
It's fantastic.
Exactly.
That's the ultimate Top Step X feature. Screenshot, you're locked out.
Yeah, that's, I want it.
100%. All right, take a look at these markets again.
There you go.
Dude,
I know
this
on
top-
Interactive Brokers mobile app, they won't allow you to take a screenshot on your phone.
is that true?
Yep.
Really?
Yes.
Who won't?
Interactive
Could
Brokers,
be.
the mobile app, if you try and take a screenshot, they won't let you. It won't.
Didn't
The app will
know.
not allow you to screenshot.
Interesting.
Huh.
That's interesting.
I tried. I tried.
I was going to say there's only one way to find out.
I didn't know you could. I didn't know you could override an Apple function. I don't know.
I have Samsung.
Oh, that's
I
right.
don't know.
You're the green
That-
That,
chat.
that
guy,
probably
Green
knows as
chat.
well.
That's right. You have the green chat.
Someone says Canada allows it. It's a security feature.
Do you get a pop-up message? Like what happens when you try to take a screenshot? They call you?
I'll let you know right now. I haven't done it for a very long time.
Like, are you still in this trade?
Me?
Yeah. Good.
Yeah.
Good. Yeah, let's run out of gas here. Pyramid, yep. Come join us in Chicago. Absolutely. Very, very excited for that. Nice part of town, Old Town,
Mm-hmm.
in the area of. I'm gonna BRB. That's cool. Michael, take us to this trade. Jay, I'll be right back.
Sounds
Right
good.
back.
Sounds good.
Yep, right back.
I am still in this short. Yeah, in the chat, this is my screen that's up right now. I'm short 4 micros from 36 half. Stop
it's
is
working
at
now.
68. Yeah, we'll see. See, I kind of like
The same
this area. Are you still in that short, MP?
Yeah, I'm still in the short. Yeah.
In
It's
the
letting me
S&P,
take a
right?
screenshot now, so I don't know. I don't know what I was experiencing. Maybe it was my banking app. It was
Yeah.
some app.
I've
with-
seen it happen. People mention streaming services. I forget exactly what happens, but here's another 500 lot.
Doesn't Snapchat have the same thing?
They should.
can't-
I've never used Snap.
Can't take a screenshot.
Should. I think what happens if you try to take a screenshot. of Snapchat,
Everybody's like, I don't know, man. It should.
I think it tells the other person that you took a screenshot of this snap.
They also tell you it's forever gone. Yeah.
Yeah,
Mhm.
right.
Mm-hmm.
Tribe said it tells the other person that you did it. So maybe that's what it is. Let's see. Short works out here. Little hesitation in these markets. And someone said my profit target is unrealistic. If you don't dream big. But I'm really looking for 22,000s here. 22,000 on a retest. Dakota, so you scalped for the first hour of the trade, and then you slowed down a little bit. Is it
Volatility's
not-
gone right now.
There you go.
Like this has been just like MP was saying, a zombie rally. There's not much opportunity that I'm seeing in this market right now.
right?
Even for little scalps, because I would like to see a pullback to maybe 22,000 even or something, but no, we've been grinding higher, and I'm not seeing anything great. Even though there are opportunities for 5 little quick point scalps, like I said, I want to see something good on the 5-minute chart first, and I can't really place a trade and
Right.
expect a full ATR on the 5-minute chart when we're kind of chopping
slowing
around
down.
in a 10
And just
point range.
a heat check on this grind too. We're only up 0.3% in the ES.
Good point. Good
So-
point. All right, MP, what was